Hello, I'm Terry Colath. I'm here with Professor Adrian Kerr. He has a final class for us this semester, The Diverse and Contrasting World That We Live In. This is his not-so-trivia quiz. Thank you for joining me, Adrian.
It's a pleasure, Terry.
So you have come up with something that is a lot of fun. We tried it once before, and we've been wanting to bring it back. Just trying to think of all the diversity in the United States of America and how you've pulled some out for us to have a quiz.
Yeah, this is a fairly light-hearted quiz, so you have to have a pencil and paper, and there are huge prizes for the person who gets the most. And it's really just to remind ourselves of how, in the United States, but also internationally, how much variety there is, which has grown up over as humanity has developed. And it's not too serious, but it does make us reflect. So we'll take, for instance, the country which is the lowest income in the world and how low that is versus the country with the highest per capita income, just for example. And then we do silly things like who drinks the most amount of tea and coffee. Then we have serious things like where's the highest number of deaths, murders, and it is really scary. And then the lowest number of doctors per capita, things like that. And we continue exploring different countries, and we get into esoteric areas of which is the happiest country, and how do you define happiness, and which is the saddest country, and how do you define that? And then we go into really hilarious discussions of which countries which men are considered to be the sexiest in which country, and vice versa, which are considered to have the sexiest ladies. And you'll be surprised.
Interesting.
And then who considers themselves the most important country, and who considers themselves the least important country in the world. And that's also a bit of a surprise.
So this doesn't sound like anything we can actually study for.
It's impossible to study for this quiz. It's too hard.
It's too hard. And I understand the reflection, because we know so much now about the rest of the world in this age of internet and Wikipedia. And yeah.
In fact, that's one of the questions, is cast your mind back to the 60s and 70s, and I will ask you a specific question about how many computers there were in California or along those lines. And it's just really quite scary how rapidly we've expanded into the technology era. But also do simple things like which is the hottest place in the world, which is the coldest place in the world, which is the lowest point, which is that. So there are some fairly straightforward. This is not too scary. There's some interesting ones and some testing ones.
And people get something right.
And some may get some right, yes. And if you get the most number of rights, you get a huge prize.
I can't wait to see what you bring us.
It's just so much value. It's one of my books.
That's great. Well, this is going to be a class that is a lot of fun, and it's a good way to end July. The heat of July in a cool setting where we can just have some fun with each other and shout out if we got it right or not.
Correct.
It'll be fun. Okay, hope to see you there. Please sign up at any concierge desk, and it will be Monday, July 29th.